who has, I can tell you that I have handled thousands of cases, not hundreds of cases, thousands on the state level in Texas.
She's not your average Congresswoman. With courtroom grit, million-dollar style, and a voice that silences the room, Jasmine Crockett has become one of the most talked-about figures in American politics. From battling injustice as a public defender to calling out corruption on Capitol Hill, she's fearless, focused, and fiercely unforgettable. From viral clapbacks to headline-making speeches, she's not just making waves, she's rewriting the playbook. Who is Jasmine Crockett behind the headlines? Let's take a closer look. Jasmine Crockett is a trailblazing American lawyer and politician, serving as the U.S. representative for Texas's 30th congressional district since 2023. With an estimated net worth of $9 million, she is celebrated for her bold advocacy for justice and equity. Crockett combines her legal expertise with a passion for public service, tackling pressing social issues, and championing the rights of marginalized communities. Her dynamic leadership and commitment to transparency resonate with a new generation of voters, making her a prominent figure in contemporary American politics. As she navigates Congress, her vision for change promises to uplift her constituents and inspire future leaders. Jasmine Felicia Crockett, born on March 29, 1981, in St. Louis, Missouri, is a distinguished American lawyer and Democratic politician. Her journey from a faith-rooted upbringing to the halls of Congress is marked by resilience, advocacy, and a commitment to justice. Raised in a family that emphasized faith and community service, Jasmine's father, Pastor Joseph Crockett, and her mother, Gwen Crockett, who worked for the United States Postal Service for over 4 decades, instilled in her the values of dedication and public service. She attended the Mary Institute and St. Louis Country Day School, followed by Rosati Kane, an all-girls Catholic high school in St. Louis. In 2003, she graduated from Rhodes College in Memphis, Tennessee, with a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration. Initially aspiring to become an anesthesiologist, a certified public accountant, her career trajectory shifted dramatically due to a pivotal experience during her college years. While at Rhodes College, Jasmine and several other black students were victims of a hate crime, a traumatic event that profoundly impacted her worldview and career aspirations. Represented by the Cochran law firm during this period, she found inspiration in the legal profession's capacity to advocate for justice and protect civil rights. This experience galvanized her decision to pursue a career in law, leading her to earn a Juris Doctor from the University of Houston Law Center in 2006. Upon completing her legal education, Jasmine began her career as a public defender in Bowie County, Texas. In this role, she represented individuals who often lacked access to quality legal defense, gaining first-hand insight into the systemic challenges within the criminal justice system. Demonstrating entrepreneurial spirit and a deep commitment to social justice, she later established her own law firm. Her practice became known for taking on pro bono cases, particularly in support of Black Lives Matter activists and marginalized communities, showcasing her unwavering dedication to fighting for equality and advocating for those seeking change. While Jasmine Crockett is known for her progressive policies, her financial profile, marked by real estate investments, luxury assets, and intricate financial dealings, has sparked both admiration and controversy. As her career continues to unfold, the intersection of her public service and private wealth raises important questions about the balance between political influence and personal prosperity. Crockett's wealth is significantly anchored in her real estate holdings. Her $2 million townhouse in Dallas, $1.5 million loft in Austin, and $1.5 million lakefront cabin in Galveston reflect not just wise investment decisions, but a luxurious lifestyle. These properties, located in some of Texas's most desirable neighborhoods, showcase her ability to blend financial acumen with an eye for sophisticated living. In Dallas, her townhouse offers a high-end, elegant atmosphere with custom-made furniture, sleek finishes, and art pieces that give each room a polished, upscale feel. From a temperature-controlled wine cabinet to an expansive walk-in closet, the space radiates refinement and luxury without being ostentatious. Her Austin loft, by contrast, channels a minimalist urban energy. It's modern and functional, with contemporary furnishings and an open layout designed for entertaining. The addition of smart home features further elevates the space, aligning with the fast-paced creative vibe of Austin. Meanwhile, her Galveston lakefront retreat offers serenity. With coastal decor and tasteful, comfortable furniture, it serves as a peaceful escape. The view from the outdoor deck, where she can entertain or unwind, highlights her appreciation for both relaxation and refined living. Each of these homes, whether city-centric or lakeside, reflects a carefully crafted lifestyle that balances luxury with thoughtful design, showcasing Crockett's ability to invest in more than just property, but in a way of life. Beyond real estate, Crockett's lifestyle is also reflected in her luxury vehicle collection. She owns a 2020 Lincoln Continental, a 2025 Mercedes-Benz GT Class, and an Audi Cree. Each vehicle serves a distinct purpose in her life, combining comfort, performance, and status. The Lincoln Continental, a classic American luxury sedan, is her go-to vehicle for formal events and city commuting. With leather interiors, wood accents, and rear seat amenities, it is built for comfort and prestige. Her Mercedes-Benz GT Class, however, is the embodiment of high performance and cutting-edge design. The sleek coupe, with its turbocharged V8 engine and matte black exterior, is a statement of confidence and power. It serves as both a status symbol and a demonstration of her appreciation for engineering excellence. Finally, the Audi Q3 is her practical yet refined everyday vehicle. While smaller and more functional, it doesn't skimp on luxury features like a fully digital cockpit and premium audio system, further cementing her reputation for making smart, stylish choices. These vehicles, much like her homes, reflect Crockett's polished persona and her ability to curate a lifestyle that balances power with elegance. As a member of Congress, Crockett earns an annual salary of $174,000, which, while a respectable income, doesn't entirely explain her reported wealth. Her financial disclosures, which have been scrutinized by the public, show a more complex financial picture. Much of her wealth is tied to her real estate investments, which have appreciated significantly. Crockett has defended her financial disclosures, asserting that she has been transparent about her assets and income sources. She has emphasized that the higher estimates of her net worth are inflated and based on assumptions. Her wealth, she notes, is primarily tied to appreciating properties rather than liquid assets. Still, critics have raised concerns about the accuracy of her reported financial status, especially in light of her political views. Some argue that the discrepancy between her public image and her financial situation suggests potential ethical lapses. Crockett's supporters, however, contend that her wealth accumulation is the result of smart investments and disciplined financial management, not impropriety. In addition to her real estate and salary, Crockett's wealth is further bolstered by investments. She holds approximately $750,000 in stocks and bonds, which are spread across a variety of sectors including healthcare, sustainable energy, and financial services. This diversified portfolio reflects a forward-thinking approach to wealth building, emphasizing long-term growth while minimizing risk. Crockett also owns a collection of luxury jewelry, fine art, and rare collectibles, valued at around $250,000. These assets include diamond pieces from Cartier and Tiffany & Company, as well as contemporary art by emerging African-American artists. These non-liquid assets not only enhance her personal lifestyle, but also function as investments that are likely to appreciate in value over time. Her investment strategy, which prioritizes stability and growth, reflects a calculated and methodical approach to wealth management. Although she has not disclosed every detail of her financial holdings, her public filings align with congressional ethics guidelines and demonstrate her commitment to transparency. Despite her financial success, Crockett's career has not been without controversy. One of the most significant points of contention has been her acceptance of over $370,000 from Political Action Committee, despite her earlier statements claiming she had accepted $0 from this agency. Critics argue that this contradiction undermines her image as an independent voice for the people and raises questions about her commitment to campaign finance reform. Furthermore, Crockett has faced backlash for participating in luxury trips funded by foreign entities. A particularly contentious $17,500 trip to Doha, Qatar, funded by a foreign-sponsored think tank, has drawn ethical concerns. While the trip was disclosed in accordance with congressional rules, the optics of accepting such lavish benefits from foreign organizations, especially when Crockett maintains a public stance against economic inequality and corporate influence, have sparked criticism. These issues have led to ongoing debates about the influence of money in politics and the transparency of public officials' financial dealings. While Crockett has defended her actions, claiming that all contributions and travel were disclosed according to ethics guidelines, her critics argue that these activities suggest a disconnect between her public messaging and private financial behavior. Crockett has pushed back against these criticisms, framing them as politically motivated attacks. She has argued that the current campaign finance system forces candidates to accept political action committee donations in order to remain competitive. She also maintains that her policy decisions are not influenced by donors or foreign entities. Despite her defense, public opinion remains divided, and the scrutiny of her financial dealings and political alliances is likely to continue as her profile rises. Jasmine Crockett's financial situation and lifestyle illustrate the complexities of balancing public service with private wealth. Her investments, luxury possessions, and real estate holdings reflect a savvy and calculated approach to wealth building. However, her financial disclosures and the controversies surrounding her campaign contributions and foreign-funded travel have led to significant public debate. As Crockett's political career continues to evolve, it's clear that her financial success will remain a key area of focus, with both her supporters and critics scrutinizing every move she makes in the spotlight. Jasmine Crockett is known for keeping her personal life, especially her marriage, private. While she is married, she has chosen not to share many details about her husband, Marcus Crockett Sr., allowing her political career to remain the primary focus. This approach helps her maintain a strong public image while keeping her personal life shielded from the spotlight. Jasmine and Marcus have 2 children, a son named KJ, born on May 25, 2017, and a daughter named Brooklyn, born on December 24, 2020. The family is known to keep a low profile, with only limited public information available. Marcus, an entrepreneur, works in real estate and consulting. While she is married, she has intentionally kept her husband's identity and personal details out of the public eye, maintaining clear boundaries between her personal and professional lives. This discretion not only reflects her desire to shield her family's privacy but also underscores the importance of their support system as she navigates the challenges of her high-profile career. She is a devout Baptist, a faith that has played a central role in shaping her moral compass, work ethic, and commitment to service. Her involvement in the Delta Sigma Theta sorority, a historically African-American sorority founded on the principles of sisterhood, scholarship, and public service, further highlights her deep-rooted connection to community empowerment and civic engagement. Through her faith and sorority membership, she demonstrates a strong dedication to uplifting others, especially in underserved communities, and fostering a legacy of leadership, education, and social justice. Before we continue, subscribe to all profiles for more inspiring stories like his. Your support helps us bring you amazing content. Thank you for being part of our community. Jasmine Crockett, a Democratic Congresswoman from Texas, has quickly emerged as a dynamic figure in American politics. After a setback in a 2019 special election, she secured a Texas House seat in 2020 and took office in 2021, where she focused on community engagement and grassroots advocacy. In 2022, she won the U.S. House seat for Texas's 30th Congressional District, with the endorsement of retiring Representative Eddie Bernice Johnson. Crockett's victory was seen as a continuation of Johnson's legacy, and she brought a progressive agenda to Congress. As a legislator, Crockett has demonstrated boldness and independence, supporting a $95 billion foreign aid package in 2024, while also voting against the Fiscal Responsibility Act in 2023 over concerns about social programs. She advocates for reproductive rights, economic justice, environmental protection, gun control, and social justice issues, including criminal justice reform and educational equity.
The problem that we have is that we have an incompetent administration, that everything that they touch turns to shit, because what they do is they take a wide sweeping brush and they have decided that the enemy is now going to be immigrants instead of taking a scalpel.
Jasmine Crockett has emerged as one of the most dynamic and influential figures in contemporary American politics. Before entering Congress, she was a civil rights attorney, offering pro bono legal representation for Black Lives Matter protesters during the George Floyd demonstrations, a pivotal experience that shaped her political approach. Known for her bold and often humorous communication style, Crockett has gained widespread attention for her sharp critiques and impactful speeches, including a memorable address at the 2024 Democratic National Convention that solidified her as a compelling political figure. Crockett is a staunch supporter of President Biden, consistently defending his leadership, while also being an outspoken critic of former President Trump. Her transparency and authenticity, especially with younger generations, have made her a relatable and popular figure. In Congress, She is recognized for her commitment to progressive issues such as reproductive rights, economic justice, and criminal justice reform. As a fearless legislator, Crockett continues to challenge the norms, advocate for her constituents, and cement her place as a rising star in American politics. Beyond her legislative work, she is also deeply committed to charitable causes and community engagement. Before stepping into politics, Crockett was a civil rights attorney, providing pro bono legal representation for Black Lives Matter protesters during the George Floyd demonstrations, showcasing her strong dedication to justice and human rights. Since becoming a Congresswoman, Crockett has continued her commitment to community betterment. In the 2024 fiscal year, she advocated for funding for community projects in the Dallas and Tarrant areas, including supporting nonprofit organizations and local governments to enhance infrastructure and services for underserved communities. Her ongoing work in securing federal support for such initiatives demonstrates her dedication to improving the lives of her constituents. Additionally, Crockett actively participates in community events. For example, she helped raise $2.5 million at the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Center in Dallas for programs that support elderly residents and low-income families. Through these efforts, she has shown that her leadership extends beyond politics, impacting local communities directly. With her ongoing advocacy, dedication to justice, and consistent charitable efforts, Jasmine Crockett stands as a powerful figure not only in politics but also in her commitment to serving and uplifting her community. With her ongoing advocacy, dedication to justice, and consistent charitable efforts, Jasmine Crockett stands as a powerful figure not only in politics but also in her commitment to serving and uplifting her community. Yet, even the most principled public figures are not immune to controversy. In March 2025, Crockett faced significant backlash for remarks made during a speech at a human rights campaign dinner in Los Angeles. During her address, she referred to Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who has used a wheelchair since an accident in 1984, as Governor Hot Wheels, and described him as a hot-ass mess. These comments were widely condemned by both Republicans and disability rights advocates, who viewed them as mocking Abbott's disability. Crockett later clarified that her intention was to criticize Abbott's policies, particularly his approach to migrant transportation, and not to make light of his physical condition. Despite the explanation, the incident triggered calls for censure from some lawmakers and fueled broader discussions on the importance of respectful rhetoric in political discourse, especially when it concerns individuals with disabilities. Still, it's important to recognize that prior to this controversy, Crockett had built a reputation for championing marginalized communities, including her pro bono legal work during the Black Lives Matter protests. While the Governor Hot Wheels remark remains a blemish in her public narrative, it is, to date, the only major controversy in an otherwise impactful and socially conscious career. Jasmine Crockett is a dynamic and principled Congresswoman from Texas, known for her bold leadership and commitment to progressive values. From her start as a civil rights attorney to her rise in Congress, she has consistently advocated for social justice, equity, and civil rights. Crockett is a strong supporter of President Biden and a vocal critic of Donald Trump. Her sharp communication, fearless critiques, and strategic acumen have earned her respect across party lines. As a rising star in American politics, Crockett continues to make a significant impact through her dedication to her constituents and progressive causes. And that's the end of today's video. Thanks a bunch for watching all profiles. Like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos.